Today, I want to discuss about the growth of human geography. Better to say, history of growth of human geography. Now we know there are two main branches of geography. One is human geography, another is physical geography. In the classes of school, these two parts are separately studied. In the upper classes, mainly in undergraduate courses, human geography is also a main part of our curriculum. Now, sometimes we are confused. Which one is human geography? Is the social geography human geography? Is the economic geography human geography? Or human geography and economic geography not same? I am trying to answer. As a separate discipline in the study of geography, human geography is not so old. During the last part of 18th century and beginning of 19th century, human geography has been initiated by few scholars in Europe and the USA. Before that, the concept of human geography was there. Concept is nothing new. What is the concept of human geography? The human geography is the study of man in relation to environment. What is environment? Environment means our surroundings. There are two components of environment. One is physical environment. That actually we very often call environment, and another is social or cultural environment. Whatever, the relationship between man and environment is the study of human geography. Throughout the globe, there are different kinds of environment. Richard Hodgson termed this areal differentiation. No area of the surface of the earth is similar to another area. So another concept is region. That is regional differentiation or areal differentiation. Region may be defined as the homogeneous surface of the earth. That homogeneity may be physical, may be social, may be cultural, etc., etc. I am not going into detail about that. So, human geography is the study of man, better to say human settlement in reference to the environment. Herodotus, Ptolemy, Eratosthenes, they were pioneers to think about the main concept of human geography, but there was no human geography in that time. Even geography was not there before the time of Eratosthenes. Eratosthenes first coined the term geography. Herodotus was a historian. There was no such recognition of geography in that time. First recognition of human geography started in 19th century, in the first of 19th century. Before that, even the Arab geographers Al-Masudi, Al-Idris, Ibn Battuta, they studied in their academic arena the relationship between human races, body structure of human beings in respect of environment. In the time of Alexander von Humboldt and Karl Ritter, they started to think about the intrinsic relationship between man and his surroundings or environment. Humboldt's Cosmos and Carl Ritter's Art Kunde was a great research in this area. So, Ritter may be recognized as the pioneer of human geography. After Carl Ritter, Friedrich Ratzel first wrote the book Anthropogeography. That is the first book ever that is written for the human geography. During 1882, the second volume of the same was published in 1891. So, human geography became established as a separate discipline by the writing of Friedrich Ratzel. The book was written in German language. After that, several scholars from different parts of Europe and the USA started to practice human geography. During that time, great French geographer Paul Vidal de Lablasse tried to correlate environment and man. He also did many researches, but in 1918 he died. After his death, his student Emmanuel de Martonnet, a French geographer, compiled his teacher's all writings and form a book shape that is called Human Geography. Principal de Géographie Humaine, that is written in French language and published in 1922. During 1926, that book was translated in English. After that, E.D. Martonnet himself and Jabrouche, a scholar and colleague of Vidal de Lablasse, started to contribute in human geography. And Jabrouche also wrote 2 books on human geography. So, that is the beginning of human geography in Europe. The Ellen Sanchez Sample, famous lady geographer of USA, also supported the views of Paul Vidal de Lablasse and Carl Ritter as well as Friedrich Ratzel. So, in USA, the concept of human geography was gradually established. The US geographers who practiced human geography, the famous of them is Ellsworth Huntington. We know Huntington as a climatic determinism. His way to establish the determinism, that is the human beings are entirely depends on nature, that is the determinism. Huntington turned this determinism to a scientific way that is called climatic determinism. According to him, climate is the main theme main environmental component which influences most of the spheres of human activities. So, after the initiatives that made by Ellsworth Huntington, he also wrote 2 books on human geography. One is directly related to human geography, that is Principles of Human Geography, and another is Civilization and Climate. The first book, that is Principles of Human Geography, was so popular throughout the globe that nearly 1 lakh copy was sold during that time. So, this is the recognition of human geography throughout the globe by spreading the book, written by Ellsworth Huntington. Griffith Taylor, an Australian geographer, we know him as a man who tried to stop the long debate on man-nature relationship that is called determinism and possibilism. Though Griffith Taylor was not directly a human geographer, but his concept of neo-determinism, that is stop and go determinism, is a subject matter of human geography. In 1951, he established the stop and go determinism. So, this is the beginning of human geography from 1882 to 1951. Within these 7 decades, human geography has been flourished throughout the globe as a separate, strong discipline in geography. After 1980s, human geography is so popular throughout the globe that its size was gradually increasing and increasing. Nowadays, it is increasing. There are different spheres to describe man and environment. Environment is the first thing. We can elaborate, we can describe environment from different angles. If we can say that social geography, that is the social relationship between man and environment. Every sphere of society is dependent on environment. There is gender geography, there is political geography. Political geography, social geography, economic geography, these are all parts of human geography. So, sometimes for special purpose, we think about social geography, we think about political geography, we think about cultural geography, but they are all branches of human geography. So human geography is the broad perspective. If we think about the economic characteristics of human being or economy of any civilization, that is the economic perspectives. We must discuss economy from the point of view of environment. The people who are living in Nilgiri Hill, that is Toda, their economic characteristics totally depend on buffalo. They think only of buffalo. That is why their economic characteristics separate because of their environment, isolated environment in Nilgiri Hills. But the people who are living in Gangetic Delta or Upper Ganga, Lower Ganga or Middle Ganga plain, they are agriculturalists. Why? Because of rich alluvial fertile land. But the people who are living in Kashmir, that is the tribal people Gujjar, they are pastoral nomadism and transhumans because of their environment. So, The economic perspective depends on man. Once Jacques Rousseau, I think Rousseau or Montesquieu, I think Rousseau comments that political activities of man is governed by environment. So environment is so vast. Now political geography is a branch of geography. Sometimes we think everything may be geography, only one prefix before geography or suffix after geography may be added to form a new branch of geography. This is joking, but geography is gradually growing and growing. That is why the human geography is expanding and new branches are coming on. Thank you.